trying to get his offensive game back on track. But in fairness to Zach, he hasn't gotten that many minutes over the last 7 games. Or when Rasheed Wallace came back from his suspension. Blazers turn it over. Anderson. Ward for 3. Goliak tips the rebound. Weatherspoon has it on the baseline.
One of the ways to get some easy points is to try to get into the break. Try to get into the open court, strike quickly. Knicks doing a good job of getting back. Zach Randolph has it and loses it.
Has to be a loose ball foul against Zach Randolph. Blazers, their 6th turnover of the night. And Randolph, his first foul.
Again, Zach just not quite ready to receive. You know, there's an anxiousness about that first opportunity and couldn't get his hands on it. Ends up picking up the personal.
Turnovers are credited at 5 aside. Steve, there seems to be an air of anxiousness really on both sides as Nalon pulls the Knicks within 1.
But the pressure's on Portland. The Knicks have already come out and won a couple of games, and they're feeling really pretty good about themselves. Portland has not played up to their level prior to the break, and they're trying to get that level back. And they were, you know, again, decided to give themselves just a little bit of breathing room.
They kept the big effort by Antonio Daniels. He's fouled. He'll shoot for a 3-point opportunity.
And you need more of this. Guys that are willing to try to create, bring the ball across the middle. So Coach Thomas is going to come back in the game.
Weatherspoon also with 2 fouls. He'll go out. Thomas will return. Thomas has 2 fouls. Sprewell will also return for the New York Knicks. So Nalon will go out in favor of Sprewell.
Allan Houston getting a long breather. We ought to see him coming back to the floor at any moment, but that's good news for Portland.
Yeah, Houston played 43 minutes last night, but Houston is used to playing long minutes, and Antonio Daniels sees his streak of 24 consecutive free throws go by the boards. His last miss was November 21st at Seattle. Blazers get a steal. They're 4th of the night. Patterson. Goliak, the New York rebound. Blazers by 3, and here comes Charlie Ward. Ward working inside. Sprewell for 3. Goliak knocks that out of bounds. Portland basketball, and here comes Allan Houston. He'll enter the ball game after a timeout. Blazers call time. 5:58 for the half. Blazers by 3. Antonio got the start in the first meeting between the two teams as Derek Anderson missed it with a sprained ankle. 2 free throws by AD. Blazers match their largest lead at 35-30. Daniels like Charlie Ward on the physical side. Thomas backing down against Zach Randolph. Under duress, it dances off, and Sabonis boxes out Goliak. Pippen trapped. Randolph against Thomas. Sabonis wants a cutter. Randolph, it's knocked out of his hands by Thomas, and the Blazers retain possession. 9 on the shot clock.
When you have the ball, you got to make the decision early, and because what the Knicks will do is they'll get a hold of you. On that cut, Zach Randolph just had trouble breaking free of the grasp of Kurt Thomas.
Patterson against Houston, kicked it away. Ward, quick move, a crossover, and a lay-in for Charlie Ward.
Yeah, Charlie Ward has never given enough credit for his foot speed and quickness, but it was on display that time. Just blew by the Blazer defense.
Under 5 to play, Blazer lead is 3. Sabonis flashes open. Arvidas Sabonis. 6-point Saturday against Seattle, 4 tonight. Ward and Daniels going at it in the backcourt. Wallace and Wells getting ready to return to the Portland lineup. The Portland bench more than holding their own. Ward to Thomas.
Getting his hands on a lot of ball just can't control it.
Sprewell beats the shot clock, and Randolph boards. Anderson on a run out. Might have gotten away with an extra step, but the Blazers will take it. 7-point lead, 39-32. Houston, 6 points so far, still at 6. Kurt Thomas offensive rebound. Houston, another shot in the air, another miss. Sabonis outduels Goliath. Anderson swoops inside, scores! Look for a Knick timeout here as the Blazers have gone up by 9. No timeout.
Well, they wanted a 20-second.
Sprewell misses from 3, and Sabonis gobbles up his 3rd rebound of the night.
Kenny stood up and signaled a 20-second, and the Knicks pretended as though they didn't see it.
Randolph. Kurt Thomas with rebound number 6. Sprewell going long.
He wanted another timeout, but the break was there. Sprewell passed it in.
And the Knicks leading the Blazers in fast break points, 7-4. Fast break points really hurt Portland Saturday night as they were outscored 28-4 by the Sonics in that category. Randolph with 8 to shoot. Works inside. Zach's first bucket of the night. And the Blazers really doing a number inside.
So Jenny decides, forget about it. They're not listening to me anyway, so this play, we'll talk about it at the break.
That little lean inside and a lefty lay-in by Sprewell. He averages 17.5. He's in double digits at the first Knick in double digits. Blazer lead is 7. Pippen looks to step it inside. Sabonis is fouled by Ward. Arvidas, 2 free throws when we come back. The big guy has provided a shot of adrenaline. The team off the free throw line. These just the 4th and 5th free throws by the Knicks tonight.
Well, Houston is not getting the isolation like he got against the Lakers. They were giving him low post isolation. He went to work and he was lifting and scoring as well against the Lakers.
Blazers by 7.
Now, with Sabonis in the game, you've got to have that ball movement player because you can't stand on him.
Anderson, that might be his branch office. The 15-footer from the baseline. He's worked real hard on that outside shot. Houston, blocked by Sabonis. Jump ball, says Dick Bevell. Sabonis and Houston will jump it up. Derek Anderson returns to the Portland lineup as you get another look.
Got a good pass, but there was a big hand of Sabonis on top of the ball. So if you're the Knicks, you're thinking gamble. If you're Portland, you're thinking score. Where can you tip this ball to get an easy score? Portland shouldn't be stacking guys back. They should be stacking guys in the direction of the hoop.
Anderson is in, Daniels is out, but then it tosses and tipped comes to Goliath.
Knicks steal it.
Houston drives on McGinnis. Shandon Anderson for 3. Long, and the rebound. Tipped, battled for, and Anderson is the recipient of a loose ball foul from Clarence Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon, his 3rd, the first Knick foul here in the 4th quarter. The Blazers with 3 team fouls.
The game is inside now for Portland, so they got to remember that. It's inside is Sabonis. Make a cut, move the ball, move the body.
Sabonis, little shift, little hook. Left it short. Weatherspoon the rebound. Ward to a driving Weatherspoon. Bumped by Derek Anderson. DA his first foul. 2 free throws for Weatherspoon with 6:27 to go.
It's unfortunate when you come into a league and you're the next great somebody. So Weatherspoon was supposed to be the second coming of Charles Barkley. Undersized power player, and that reputation is hurt. He's certainly a capable player, big and strong. but Barkley, that's why he's one of the 50 greatest, because he was the exception and not the rule.
Weatherspoon a perfect 12 for 12 from the free throw line in the month of February. Making 13 to 13. Way to go under 6.5. Knicks trying to win their third straight on the road. Trying to pull that San Antonio thing. Patterson out of the double team. Sabonis at deep 2. Diego. Arvidas Sabonis. Double digits. His average is 6, but he's got 10 tonight. We hit the midway point of the fourth quarter, and the Blazers by 9.
Sprewell up off the bench. So, their game is going to come back to Houston against the defensive Ruben Patterson.
Yep. Now, Houston is more willing to drive the basketball. I was talking with Mike Green, the television play-by-play voice of the Knicks. He said that Houston has got, and there's Zach Randolph with a little lefty half hook. And because he's stronger, Houston is more prone to drive the basketball and try and finish with a three-point play, but he's been pulling up more often than not tonight.
Well, his strength of his game is still outside in, and you have to honor that, and that's what allows that drive, sets up Goliath for the 2.
Goliath doing a good job of presenting himself to Houston. The Blazers relying on their bench here. Sabonis has come up big, so has Zach Randolph. Coming up on 5 minutes to play. Blazers by 7. DA, a 3. It's through! Timeout, New York! DA a dozen. A 10-point Portland lead. 4:52 to play. Blazers looking for win number 34 on the season.
And a big moment player, but he's trying to put all those down aside this season.
Well, part of the reason for that was with the Knicks trailing by 3, he tried to throw his blocked by Pippen as Derek Anderson is arm whipped by Houston before the shot. And Houston scored, but then ducked inside the arc and put up a 2-pointer that came short. The Blazers ended up winning the game back on January 5th by 3. Randolph against Kurt Thomas. Dances. Oh, he hit it right on the spot.
Guinness will walk out the shot. After missing almost shot quarter in the ball game, he is snake bit. He's not even looking at the shot, and he was wide open on the pass. Patterson trying to go against Sprewell.
Time to shoot. Zach cutting down the lane. Pushes it out and over Witherspoon. Nice play by Zach. Randolph with 6. He averages 7. 10-point Portland lead, and the Blazers plus 17 off the bench.
Now they're going to come back to Houston.
Thomas. Oh, what a block by Randolph. Witherspoon thought he had an easy deuce.
Cheeks is trying to say, stay inside, guys. We're going to go away and then bring the ball inside. They got to do it a little bit quicker. 2 Sabonis.
Sets to shoot. Arvidas, Randolph. Portland its largest lead of the night at 12. Thomas. Rebound to Patterson.
So when you have something good going, you have to stay with it. And Portland has to come back to the same play. Keep the pressure on the Knicks inside. The Knicks got to stop the ball out on the perimeter. They'll screen across, try to find Sabonis, who's trying to draw a foul.
McGinnis, a leaner. That's in. Timeout, New York. They're whooping it up at the Rose Garden. The Blazers looking to close out the Knicks. Zach Randolph has the Blazers up 14.
2:41 to go in the ball game, and Maurice Cheeks is going to let the reserves finish the game unless something breaks down here in the next minute. Portland has done a good job of keeping everybody involved. Back to Houston.
Bobbled it, sets up Thomas. The Knicks, just their 4th field goal in 13 tries in the quarter. The Blazers, 83%, 10 of 12 here in the fourth.
Again, they screen across, and they want to keep the pressure on the Knicks. They've dominated the paint. Now they're going to come back with a pick and roll. They find Zach Randolph and a hold on Othello Harrington.
Harrington, his third foul. Third Knick foul here in the quarter. Gives us an opportunity to tell you that tonight's Les Schwab player of the game for Maurice Cheeks of the Blazers is Rasheed Wallace. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. And Randolph and Harrington get tangled up, and Nick Pavetta is going to call this against Zach Randolph. There's our Les Schwab player of the game, Rasheed Wallace, 23 points, 9 of 17, 4 of 7 from downtown. And he continues his strong play. In the 3 games leading up to tonight, he was averaging 27 and 23 tonight. Under 2 to play. Blazers by 12 over the Knicks. Thomas. Thomas, a big night for him, 17 and 11. In the first game of this trip against the Suns, he had 28 points and 17 rebounds.
He can be effective. Wallace is getting the call to finish the ball game out. Maurice Cheeks is a little bit nervous here about the stretch of this game. That one poked away, 7 on the clock.
Allen in the throwaway. Sprewell. To Ball. Out of bounds to Portland, and Thomas going all out for that one. And New York just a little out of sync with their passing. Great save by Sprewell. And Kurt Thomas in front of the Blazer bench.
Zach Randolph will sit down. Wallace coming back in. It'll take him a minute and 23 seconds to loosen up. He's pretty stiff. But, you know, when you need a win.
Bobbles it away.
It's 9 in the first half. Knicks within 5 at halftime. Third quarter, Houston heating up. Lost part of the mid-range jumper. And then he knocks down another one. Knicks motivated and compensated for this game. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had a Clyde Frazier moment there for a second. Later, Houston taking over. You know, when you take a year off, you're energized. Hypnotized. Quick shot. Blazers up 9. Then Sabonis knocking it down. He had 10 points. Later, behind the back of Derek Anderson. All gorgeous. And Derek's open for 3. And he had 14. Portland up 11. Then Sabonis behind the back again. Zach Randolph. Sabonis had 4 assists. And the Blazers beat the Knicks 99-91. Portland has won 8 of its last 11 games. This is what these players in Knicks